This is Yerushalmi Berachos Daf Pei, according to the Art Scroll Osvadar pagination, and we're starting on the second line of Daf Pei, which is Rabbi Bimar Sheba Yochanan. In the Vilna, this is Daf Nun Chesam Ralph, and it is the end of the fourth line down. Rabbi Sheba Yochanan. Okay, Rabbi Mishem Rabbi Yochanan, answer the Beis Shammai to Rabbi Yossi, the Beis Rabbi Meir. The Beis Shammai Beis follow the opinions in the following brisa. The thing we learned at Talmud over there, Mishnah Kalim. Right, Meir Omer Liyadayim Tmeos Utoros. The Pnei Moshe says the Yadayim Tmeos Toros Yesh Lem Beis Hatzvita Yadayim Tmeos. Well, actually, this is a little bit further down in the Pnei Moshe. Let's start before that Pnei Moshe. Asa the Beis Shammai Rabbi Yossi Yechlid Niyatam Per Kalfei the Kalim Nan Kol Kalim Yishlam Acharayim B'Toch. There are, since the Tumas Kalim in this case is the Rabbanan, since only that they don't know any Tumah, it's only because it hasn't washed. So there are three separate sectors in the coast, which are the Acharayim, outside, the Toch, the inside, the Yeshem Beis Pizza, and the handle. Acharayim Toch, Shnimu Acharayim B'Mashkim, Tochotorim. If the outsides come to Tamei, the inside is still Torah. It's not Hosam Le'el. Beis Hatzvita, Makom She'ochsim Bo is a Kli, the Beis Hatzvita, the handle which you hold the Kli. Inami Beis Hatzvia Garcinon, which is like a lotion of Etzba, because Makom She'ochsim Bo Etzba, doesn't matter, it's the same thing, it's the handle. Shim Nidmuach Harav, if the outside is Tamei, Beis Hatzvita Torah, the handle is also Torah. B'ma Beis Hatzvita, Achor Torah, and vice versa. Taramer La Reba Gedolah Shel Eitz Yesh Lo Beis Hatzvita. A large mixing bowl of wood has a handle Pishi Gedolah, because it's large. Yeshevish Ben Tzvitza Acharayim, and therefore there's a distinction between the handle and the back side and the outside. Yesh Mashka Chorei Areva, if there's beverages which you can copy tuma outside the mixing bowl, the other thing is handle. Tummy Ochas Beis Tzvita, you can hold on to the handle. We're not afraid it's going to touch the mashkin. Shabachraim on the outside. That is the even to make the mixing bowl tummy. Kiva melakosos. It says for cups after kosos yishem beis hatzvita. Even cups which are small, the handle is distinct from the acharaim and the toch. Now, Meir Omer Yadayim Tmeos Toros Yeshlem Beis Hatzvita. When Yadayim are tomei and taros or Toros, there is a base that's Svita. Yadayim Tmeos Kidamaran. Yadayim Tmeos is like we just learned, right? There's the base that's Svita, or the handle become Tamei, but not the Acharayim and vice versa. Yadayim Toros can first have some case. Where's Yadayim Toros? Hayadav Toros, his hands are Torah. Palei Mashka Tofech, and there's moisture on them. Bachoreakos Tmeim, and the outside of the cup is Tamei. Also, base Fisaso, if he holds it by its handle, Eino Chosh Hashem Nit Muyadav. Doesn't be concerned. His hands became tamei by the back of the cup. He was not concerned that the moisture on his hand became tamei. Because holding on the hand will be absolutely not concerned those beverages should become tamei and then become his hands. It's only by yadayim toros and not by tmeos. The biyadav toros, achorei tmeim. When his hands are Torah and the back side of the cup is Tamei, who the Chashin, we're not concerned. Of the other males, but if his hands are Tamei, Chashin Shemiyah B'mashkin Shem B'chorekos, we're concerned, they might touch the beverages on the outside of the cup. Yasi Tumusakos, and they're going to be Matami the cup. Adkan. That's the end of the Sudan Kalim. Ba'ach Kamar Shas. Now it's saying here, to ask you how to be shaman the Masnisi, the Chai should be a dime Tmeos. That which were chayshish for Yadayim Tmeos Shemigu Mamashish B'chorekos, that they might touch the beverages on the outside of the cup. B'yachzu Yitami Sam, then they're going to go back and be Mitami the hands. So Rabbi Yossi, the Chayish Namilach. It's going like Rabbi Yossi, who's concerned with that as well. The Beis Hill, Lo Chashir Lakach, Beis Hill is not concerned. Rabbi Meir, Dafi Yadayim Tmeos, even when the hands are Tamei, Lo Chashir Shema Yigu b'mashkish b'chorayim yachsu v'tam mitzvah is not concerned, and to touch the beverage and then being mitame the cup. Okay, so the again the says Gemara. Asi b'sham Yosef b'Yisrael Rav Meir Medina Tamon and Ameli Yadayim Tmeos Utoros Amrei Yosef Amrei Yadayim Toros Bivat. Rabbi Yossi b'Shem Rabbi Shabtai. Rabbi Yossi this time the Amora, not the Tano. Then Rabbi Shabtai Chia b'Shem Rabbi Shimon Lakish said, which is interesting Yerusha because Rabbi Chia says something in the name of Reish Lakish. Somebody must change the Yerusha here, but I don't see anybody on the page changing the Yerusha. Should I still change the Yerusha? No. He doesn't? Okay, it's a bit strange because Shlakish was a Talmud Rabbi Yochanan, who was himself Talmud Rabbi Chia. Okay, anyway, so there's a Shem Rabbi Shabtai, Rabbi Chia, B'Shem Rabbi Shimon Lakish, V'chal Tiyas Adayim Adam Malach Arba Milei. Moshe explains, V'asos Isa B'Tarach, the Shiavish Chal Torah Tiyas Adayim, how far do you have to go in order, if you don't have water, to make the challah b'tara, or to wash your hands for bread, for a meal? Rabbi Chanina, that's in the same direction you're going. But if to go backwards, we don't make him go back. He doesn't have to go back to look for water behind him. That people are stationary, but they're not real near water. The people watching gardens and orchards. Mad Avilon. What's that says? Give name, and then they have to go for a meal away from the station. Chachem, they only have to do one meal away from the station. Let's learn from here. Aruma. A woman can sit and take off her challah when she is naked. That's why, because a woman can cover her erva just by sitting tightly, I guess would be the word, so that covers up the Mokum Erva. A man does not have the capacity to do so because it protrudes, so therefore he can't cover his Erva just by sitting down. So this woman, she's at home. Don't make her go bother to put on clothing. She could just go to stay without her clothing and take off challah. So, so to here, the shomer, who is out in the fields, we don't make him be matriach himself to go find water. The women are home, we don't make her go to get dressed, which is interesting parallel, which that's my recollection is not the Bavli. If we don't make the woman go out to get water, or go get clothing, we're not going to make the shomer go to find water. Okay. But Tana, water to wash before eating is optional. The mandatory. But with my mishonim, you can wash and then interrupt. Whereas you can wash, but then he may not interrupt. Mal notel mafsik, what does it mean he's notel mafsik? He washes and he washes again. In other words, by Mayim Rishon he has to wash twice, Mayim Rishon he has to wash once. Rabbi Shmuel Bar Yitzchak Amar Boy Notel V'Shoina. You say he has to wash twice. But Amar Shus, and you're going to say that it's optional? How could that possibly be if we're so meticulous about it? Amar Rabbi Yaakov Ba'idi. Al Yishoyin Nechol B'Sar Chazir. The famous story, also Bavli, the reference to Bavli on the first Maimar Rishonim. Pig's meat was eaten. Al Shneim Yotza Ishami Beisa. The woman was divorced. Yeshon, some say, the Shener Gola Shlosha Nefashos. 3 people killed as a result. So the Moshe brings down the Chazir. It says the goy seller. I don't remember that being a goy seller. I thought it was a Jew seller. He would sell basa shchuta and basa nevela. Everybody washed. He gave basar shchuta. Pamachas ba Yehudi. Echad once a Jew came not yadav. He didn't wash. So the storekeeper thought it was a goy. Gave him pig's meat, treifti. Shimon Tzisha basically me and Pregim Kurim Maiset Kidur. There was say who's doing the actual Maisa here. Yotzi Shabesa B'Charedim is down. Bavli Perek Bas Yuma Shodem Echad Kismos. Person gave a wallet Mishpuziche to his host Be'er Shabbos. Yom Echad Shadavu. When the Sunday came back. Kafar, he denied it. Medabrin. Try reading the film. It's always difficult. For Sunday when the man demanded back, he denied it. He staklu. Show you Dashim as Fama. While they were still speaking to him, they saw that the innkeeper had lentils on his mouth, on his mustache. Everyone went to his wife. Your husband said, "Give us back our purse." The zeal of Simon, and this is a simon. We ate lentils day. Also, when he went home, when he found out Yeshua Girsha, in other words, obviously he was a thief, but still he divorced his wife because she fell for the lentil trick. Some say killed her. She will not yadam, but my machrim were the thief that washed my machrim. When people wash my machrim, they also connect some yadayim. They wash their hands. They clean their mustache with dry their moist hands. And then you wouldn't have seen the lentils. There's the pashas nergu. That when he was killing his wife, son came to the defense of his wife, and then he killed the son also in his anger. Once he said they both killed, he went up to the roof in his anguish and he and tossed himself off the roof. So that was 3 nefashos. Shmuel saw Gabi Rabbi Chama. Shmuel went to visit Rabbi Chama. Sorry. Shmuel saw Gabi Rav. Shmuel went to Rav. Chama Yosei Achil Kasam. He saw him eating like they do over there. So this is evidently the Babli too. The Charedim brings it down. He didn't wash his hands. Evidently, he was just eating with a cloth. He said, "You do this? Do you eat with the cloth without washing?" I'm sensitive. Meaning, I did wash. I can't touch the food. That's why, besides washing, I put the cloth on my hands. And that's he says, like they evidently do in Eretz Yisrael. They ate with a cloth. On the case of what's going on here, I'm sensitive. But you also, wherever it's possible to wash, then you have to wash. It's not enough just to take a napkin. No, actually, kahasam should probably be like Bava, because we're talking about Eretz Yisrael. Yeah, no, but he says that. The Rosh really says, yeah, he ate it with a mat, like they do in Eretz Yisrael. So, Ga'asam usually means in the Yerushalmi Bavel, but here means in Eretz Yisrael. Okay, because they're sitting in Bavel, and perspective Bavel, Hasim is Eretz Yisrael. Not in next case. Rabbi Sir came here to Eretz Yisrael. Chama Kanaya Ochin Kasam. He saw Kohanim eating like they did over there. And here it's the Rashi says b'vloi chamosos with evidently with some sort of handkerchiefs. So the Pnei Moshe says that rokanim ochlim b'tshuma b'mapa b'lin d'isnaim be'ason kamo b'chatom. It's not like they do in Bavel, because Bavel obviously they wash, we just saw it, but rather it's l'shon chemes, b'loi chamosos, right? So evidently they were eating with this with this handkerchief. So Amar Loni said, Rav Shmuel. This goes against what Rav Shmuel said. Rav Shmuel said, in a handkerchief you have to wash. Evidently, the assumption is that they had not washed and were just eating with this handkerchief. Nobody else really speaks about it. Yeah. Everyone say the same thing. So he brings down Charei basically about Bavli. Shein Shmuel the Tir Mapel Kohanim is reason Mehav Lo Nagu. Tir Lo Chlei Chlei Matar the Emi Odim Yishomer. That the conclusion was the Kohanim are allowed to eat with a cloth, even Chatchila, but not Yisraelim, because there's reason and not. And we're not. Asa B'Yetzer Barkana B'Shem Shmuel said Tir Sedai Mechulin. Tir Sedai for Chulin, in other words, for people not Kohanim, is necessary. Ain't Tir Sedai Truma. As long as there's not truma, I guess that's what the Chareim is referring to. In other words, they didn't have to wash for truma because the Kohanim are zrizim, and therefore it's not essential for them to wash. They can rely on their on the handkerchief. But the Pnei Moshe changes the girsa. The Moshe changes it to that's Rabbi Yossi Barkana, Shem Shmuel, and Tir Sedayim L'Truma, and Tir Sedayim L'Chulin. So they very different, obviously. According to him, he was on the contrary. Truma does require Tir Sedayim, Chulin does require Tir Sedayim, and therefore you could eat in a handkerchief if you are eating Chulin. Rabbi Yossi Meir L'Truma L'Chulin. They both require Tir Sedayim, whether one's eating truma or whether one is eating chulin. Well, there's a different shot here in the Chazal Sefer, but I don't think it's important for us. And we are now on top of Payoff from Aleph, so we will stop here for today.